Man, this is very, very unique. The more I smell it, actually, the more I think I've never had this. Just makes my mouth water. Oh my god. Holy moly. All right. I don't know what that is, but uh, I'm gonna guess. Welcome to Whiskey and SV. I'm your host Sam, and tonight I'm going to be doing some true blinds. So, my good friend Donnie sent me a couple of blind samples, and I have no idea what they are. So, I'm going to attempt to guess what they are. I don't even know if they're Scotch or bourbon or what, where they're from or what their characteristics are. Nothing at all. So, I'm going to pour like half ounce into each one, and I don't know why I'm complicating it by shooting two of them at the same time, but let's just do that because why not? All right. Wow, this one is a dark one. Holy moly. That is, I want to pour a little bit of it back. I have no idea what this is, but I'm guessing it's not Scotch because I have not seen a Scotch this. Oh, actually, I have. Maybe very heavily sherried ones. All right. I'm going to start by sample one. Let's see what this is. Exciting. Okay, this is clearly a bourbon. Um, Smells like turkey juice. Um, it has that characteristic wild turkey sort of flavor and aroma. Very, very inviting. I love that. It has like just the right amount of sort of sugars and brown sugar and vanilla, but also the oak is coming. So it's yeah, it makes me think that it must be old to have so much oak. Oh my god, that's so good. It smells like inside of a rick house. Love it. Let's see. Very, very thick and mouth coating. Oh my god. That makes me think I have not had it's not dark enough to be the Russell's 15. And it makes me and the flavors are different. It makes me think, is this some sort of willet, one of those older uh, willet bourbons that I've the Stitzel Weller ones or something. I have no idea. I don't have enough experience with those. I don't know, but there's something new here. On the nose, it was definitely familiar wild turkey sort of like aged wild turkey kind of flavors, but the finish definitely like throws me off. It's I've tried one or two samples of the old Willets, and man, this is very, very unique. The more I smell it, actually, the more I think I've never had this. Just makes my mouth water. Oh my god. Holy moly. All right. I don't know what that is, but uh, I'm going to guess basically something at least 12 years or higher. Probably, I'm thinking probably more like 15 or something. Um, oh my god. Did, Whatever this is not something that's like easily available on shelf because it's such an amazing pour. Oh my god. Quite a lot of oak in there as well. It has some unique flavors that I just like haven't seen in any other bourbon recently. Okay, um, I'm gonna try this the second one. Judging by the color, if this is a bourbon, I would guess it's double oaked. Let's see. I'm not sure if this is a bourbon. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a bourbon. It kind of smells like an American single malt. Yeah, definitely not a bourbon. It's definitely the color seems to be coming from some sort of sherry influence. Okay, let's see. Wow, it's extremely oaky. Holy moly! I have to say, um, even though compared to that, it didn't feel like it's bourbon, but that tastes like oak extract. So it makes me think it's the double oaked. It's the 13th colony double oaked because that's the only other product that I know that has this very distinct um, oak extract feeling. Um, it's funny though because on the nose, compared to this, This smells like a bourbon, like a traditional Kentucky bourbon. This, yeah, it sounds like it could be wine influence, but then on the palate, it's unmistakable. It's like that oak extract sort of feeling that I get when I have 13th Colony. Strange, um, very strange. That's just so much oak. Holy moly, that has to be the double oaks. I don't know any other product that has this much oak. It literally feels like you're drinking sort of like a bunch of dust from an oak tree that's been sort of like dipped in chocolate and coffee, and uh, it is a quite strong dram, especially that lingering taste. The spices are there, and wow, this is much better than I remember, to be honest. It makes me think I did myself a disservice to not chase to back this up instead of the 13th, 15th. I have to revisit this because I put the 13th, 15th anniversary on my list of best bourbons for last year, but um, well, partially because I couldn't acquire the batch 3 of the 13th Colony, but this has to be. I can't imagine this is anything else but the 13th Colony. Um, double oak. Now I don't know which batch it is. I've never tried batch 1. I've only gone through maybe a little bit of a batch 2, and I haven't tried batch 3 yet. So yeah, that's just so oaky, man. It's good, but you better like oak. Holy moly, it's sweet though, very sweet. Okay, so uh, what are my guesses? I think this is definitely 13th Colony double oaked. This, um, I would have guessed some sort of turkey product, but honestly, the way that finishes makes me think in some sort of willet bourbon, like a single barrel willet bourbon, maybe like an 11-year or 12-year sort of like older willet bourbon, the purple top ones. That is so damn good. I think between the two, honestly, it's very hard to compare them. They're such different whiskeys. Um, I would probably go more for this on a regular basis. This like as a dessert over every once in a while, sure, why not? But this is so well crafted and well put together. This is just in your face, is what 13th Colony does, right? So yeah, those are my guesses. I'm gonna call Donnie up and ask him what these are because I lost the envelope, unfortunately. So I'll come back and I'll report. All right. Well, it has been over a month and a half since I recorded that episode, and I did actually message Donnie and ask him what it was, and I recorded my impression afterwards, which was I was dumbfounded to find out that I actually was able to guess correctly that the first bourbon, the one that I liked the most, the lighter one, was indeed a Willet Purple Top, and I don't know why I thought it's a wild turkey. I mean, it's very different than a wild turkey product, but I was just like really enjoying wild turkey at the time, and anything good to me like tasted like wild turkey. And in hindsight, after I tasted it, I knew that it can't be wild turkey because it just didn't have the same characteristics. But the more important thing is that the second bottle that I really thought was the 13th Colony was not. In fact, it was a Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon, which is a 5-year-old bourbon out of Texas. So since then, I've actually gone ahead and made a pretty, let's say, significant trade to acquire myself a bottle of the Willet. I have the Bevmo 11-year-old, which I traded for something else that I really liked and wanted to keep longer term because I didn't want to spend the money. And I have not actually traded for a Cowboy Bourbon, but I would like to do that. So I'd forgotten this until tonight. I was going to make an episode about something else, and I'm just like so busy these days that I don't really have time to make episodes. So I'm just kind of recycling stuff, to be honest. Anyways, I will go out there and try to find myself a cowboy bourbon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and please tune in for more episodes if and when I have time to make them. Cheers, and see you around.